Welcome to another Ultimate Book Nook vlog, summer edition. I have not done one of these Book Nook vlogs since February. I can't believe that it's been so long. This video is long overdue. If this is your first time ever watching one of my Book Nook videos, essentially what we do in this video, well, there's not much to explain. It's all just books in my Book Nook room. I love doing all sort of things book related, whether it's redecorating my bookshelf, doing a book haul, doing a reading vlog, anything just book related. I love to just make a video because there's nothing better in my mind than that. With all that being said, now it is time to share with you guys the agenda for today. The very first thing that I want to do is pick out my July reads while using my TBR jar. I have been doing its own individual video of picking out 4 prompts for whatever month we're going into. I think it's been like 6 times in a row now, and although I love making those videos, I'm feeling a little overwhelmed with all the books that I want to read this summer. The summertime, in my opinion, is like the best time to read. There's just so many good books to read during the summertime. Since I love using my TBR jar, I decided instead of picking out 4 and making its own individual video like I've been doing, I'll just be picking out 2 so that I can still read the books that I have on my mind, but still be using my TBR jar and reading books on my physical TBR because I do just love doing it. And when I think about like the best sort of like passing time during the summertime, it's literally sitting by the pool, swimming, reading outside, just soaking in the sun. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing in today's video as well. I live in an apartment that has a pool and I love it because I love just being in water, being in the pool. I love it so much. So now that I have a pool that I can use, I thought it would be fun to bring us along while I sunbathe, while I read, either if I listen to my audiobook or read my book, and while I just swim. And the last thing to wrap up today's ultimate book video is we're going to be doing a book haul. I love doing book unboxing or just book hauls in my videos. I have a very exciting book unboxing from a small business named Bad Woman Books. They do special editions on books, like they specialize in sprayed edges, and I made a very exciting book purchase and I'm just very excited to unbox it in today's video. So with all that being said, let's go pick out my TBR jar picks for July. I really hope I pick out summer prompts because then it's gonna be really easy to pick out the books that are already on my immediate TBR. It's gonna be like 2 birds, 1 stone sort of situation, but you know, it's gonna be in the universe's hands. I truly don't know. Well, not the universe's hands, my own hands. Well, both. I really don't know what book I'm gonna be getting, but I hope it's a summer one. Okay, let's see. A pink one. Okay. I really want a green one because I didn't explain. The green ones are summer themed, so I hope to pick out at least one. Read a pink book! Yay! Okay, so from my stack that I have on my desk right here of like my immediate summer TBR, I have The Summer Broken Rules by K.L. Walker. So why not pick out this one? This literally matches perfectly. This is exactly what I wanted. I wanted to be able to incorporate both. In this book, we are following our main character, Meredith Fox, who recently actually just lost her sister. She shut everyone out, but this summer she is determined to join the world again, and it's just in time for an annual family vacation that takes place at Martha's Vineyard, which the setting of that I feel like is just going to be so much fun. And at the same time though, she recently has gotten dumped, so she is just excited to escape, just have fun at this family vacation. Her entire extended family is gathering for a big summer wedding, and it says she's excited to participate in the traditional Fox family game of assassin that will take place during the week of wedding festivities. But when Meredith forms an alliance with a cute groomsman, she finds herself getting distracted. Meredith tries to focus on the game and win it for her sister, but she can't help falling for him. I feel like the book setting place in Martha's Vineyard and it taking place during a week at a annual family vacation just sounds like a lot of fun, and I'm excited for this one. Now it's time for our second prompt. Let's see. Please be green, please be green, please be green. It's green and pink. Yay! A book with fruit on cover. This is too easy. There's Funny Story that has lemons, and then we have the X Vows by Vows. I keep saying that. The X Vows by Jessica Joyce that has grapes on the cover. Okay, I feel like to switch it up just a little bit, I am going to be looking on my bookshelf to see if there's any other book. I am so excited to present to you guys the book that I found on my shelf that I really want to read. The book is When in Rome by Sarah Adams, and as you can tell from the cover, there is cherries scattered all along the kitchen counter because they are making cherry pie, and how cute is that? And I feel like this is the perfect book to add to my summer TBR. It doesn't even necessarily give off summer vibes, but because I have been eyeing it and thinking about reading it, being able to pick out a prompt that can correlate with it is just very lovely. I believe the trope in this book is like the one of us is famous. I don't even want to read the synopsis on this one. I just want to get into it. But I'm so excited that I was able to pick this one out. This is so fun. Now my heart wants to keep on going. My heart wants to pick out more prompts, but I'm just gonna leave it at that. We're gonna leave it at 2. The next time that you see me, I will be lounging by the pool, just soaking in the sun and reading my book. I'm so excited. Now for the book unboxing portion of today's video. I am so excited to unbox my books from Bad Woman Books. They are a small business. I found them on Instagram. What's really cool about them is on their Instagram, you can find a form that you can basically like fill out a request of a book that you would like to have with sprayed edges. So whatever is like your favorite book, or whatever book you just love that you don't see like a special edition for, or if there is but you would like for them to do one, you can request for them to do a special edition. And so I haven't requested any. This is just from the books that they drop every Friday, which is so dangerous for my pockets. But anyways, now let's get into these books. I also love just how much care they put into their packaging. They wrap their books in paper and in bubble wrap, and then each individual book is also wrapped in its own. So they take really good care. And on the box themselves, they put fragile, so you know these books are getting taken care of. Oh, I forgot about this one. The very first book that we're gonna start off with is the book that's on the very top. As you can see, I got my hands on the UK edition of Happy Place. Oh my gosh, this makes me that much more excited because I'm currently reading Happy Place and I'm loving it. Oh my gosh. It's beautiful. I have been collecting the UK editions of Emily Henry's books. I love the US edition so much, but I also love the UK ones. Like, look at it. I feel like to me it's just so beautiful. And then let's give a moment for the sprayed edges. So the top is like a light blue, then it goes to the main part where each box shows like an image or like a item that represents the book. And then the very bottom is this deep green. It just gives off the ultimate summer vibes. I am obsessed. Now to the second one. I am so happy that I got my hands on a novel love story by Ashley Poston. I am so excited to read this book. I am obsessed with Ashley Poston. I've only read one other book by her, and that was A 7-Year Slip, but it immediately became one of my favorite romance books I've ever read. Now for the sprayed edges. Look at the cat, the coffee, the book. It's gorgeous. I love how vibrant the colors are. It's so beautiful. It's actual art on these edges. These colors look so beautiful together. Also, it looks like the character's coming out of a door, but it's actually a book. How creative is that? It's so fun how every single writer's writing is so different, and Ashley Poston's writing in particular is definitely one of my favorites, so I'm so excited to pick this book up. Such good books! I love them. They make me so happy. Now for the last and final one. Holy, oh my gosh. I didn't know that it was gonna be sparkly. Dude, I'm amazed that they can put so much detail. Okay, well first, it's Heartless Hunter by Kristen Cicerelli. This is the first book in the Crimson Moth duology. I've heard amazing things about this book. I am very intimidated and like scared with fantasy, but this year I've really been focusing with getting over that fear and reading more fantasy and romantasy. So this book being in my hands right now is making me so happy. But guys, these sprayed edges, I'm speechless. Maybe I'll record on my phone because I don't think it's like catching it really well on camera, but look at these edges. Oh yeah, my phone camera is picking it up so much better. How gorgeous. And then the fine detail. Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. I did not know that it was going to be like this. I saw on the website just this, and I mean, this sold me as it is. Dude, I'm amazed. I can't get over it. This is so pretty, the fine detail. I'm obsessed with the glitter. I have never seen glitter as sprayed edges. I know that there's been some opinions about sprayed edges. I mean, obviously everyone's different. There's some people that are like, I actually despise them and like get them away from me. And then there's other people who are like, like can do both. And then there's me that's like completely obsessed with sprayed edges. And I know that there's a part of capitalism that's playing a part in sprayed edges. Like I feel like these companies kind of are releasing every book with sprayed edges just so that you can get your hands on it without even really knowing anything about the book because it's limited edition. But at the same time, I can acknowledge that. I can acknowledge how it's like, it's not so much special if every book is like that. But then when there's companies like Bad Woman Books, where it's a small business, where they just put so much passion and love into their books, I just can't help but be completely in awe and obsessed with their work. It says, enemies to lovers doesn't get more high stakes than a witch and a witch hunter falling in love, and best-selling author Kristen Cicerelli's latest romantic fantasy. A witch and a witch hunter. I knew that it was about that, but I now am really picturing that. That sounds so, so good. I am so obsessed with every single book that I just unboxed, and this is why I love Bad Woman Books, because you can see just how much love and care and thought they put into their books, and it makes me want to keep on supporting them, keep buying books from them. I'm just gonna keep on staring at these books actually until tomorrow. I hope that you enjoyed coming along on my ultimate summer book nook day. That is going to be it for today's video. Thank you so very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!